Boys and girls, we are ready to start our next story in your student reader. So go ahead and get your student reader for Wind in the Willows. It has Unit 1 Classic Tales on the front cover. And once you have that, turn to the table of contents, and I want you to point to the title of Chapter 4. Find Chapter 4. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Part 1. We're ready to start that today. This story was written by a man named Lewis Carroll, who lived in England, the country of England. Does anyone know what continent England is on? Europe. While the story starts and ends in England, almost the entire story of Alice's adventures actually takes place in a wonderland she visits in her imagination. So here's a map of the world, boys and girls. You can see the United States, Canada, and Mexico. You can see South America. There is where we are. Pennsylvania is right in that area. And this is where the story was written, in the UK, in England. Do you remember what other story takes place in England? You are correct. The Wind in the Willows. So let's go ahead and start reading. Turn to page 33 and 34 in your book, in your student reader. And whenever you need to stop this video to add those words to your vocabulary journal, switch over to your vocabulary journal and Notability, you can do that. We're only going to do the words that have an asterisk, so you're not going to do all the vocabulary words. And as you read, the video will be stopping every now and then for you to answer some questions. So let's read the title of the chapter together. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Part 1. Here's a vocabulary word, adventures. Those are exciting events. Check out the image and caption on page 34. The caption says, Alice sees the white rabbit. What do you notice about the animal in the image? Read page 33 to find the answer to the question, what was Alice doing when something caught her attention? So you're going to want to pause the video here, read that page in your book, and then answer the question. Let's turn to pages 35 and 36. Here's a vocabulary word. Repeat it after me. Remarkable. Remarkable. This is unusual, something to be noticed. And this has an asterisk, so this is a word you're going to put in your vocabulary journal, boys and girls. So you can pause the video and add it now, or you can go back and do it all at the end. Peculiar. Say it with me. Peculiar. Strange. Odd. And that word sounds strange and sort of odd when I say it on my tongue. Peculiar. Pop. Let's use context clues to figure this out when we read. See if you can figure it out. Check out the image and caption on page 36. The caption says, Alice followed the rabbit. Read page 35 to find the answer to the questions, what made Alice jump to her feet? Why might this have been odd? What did Alice do next? Welcome back, boys and girls. Did you figure out what the word pop means? The sentence says, she ran after the rabbit and saw him pop down a large rabbit hole. I think that word means he went into. Let's turn to page 37 and 38. Cupboard. Vocabulary word, cupboard, which is a cabinet. You have these in your kitchen, in your bathroom at home. This word is ma'am. It's a polite way to address a woman. Check out the images and caption on page 38. What is around Alice in the images as Alice fell down, down, down? Read page 37 to find the answer to the question, what did Alice think she would do as a result of falling for so long? Pages 39 and 40. Let's look at the image there. It says Alice ran after the white rabbit. Read page 39 and see if you can answer these questions. What did Alice find in front of her after she landed? After the white rabbit disappeared, where did Alice find herself? What did the tiny golden key do? Let's look at pages 41 and 42. Spotted. This is an asterisk, but we're going to fill this in after you read to use our context clues, meaning the sentences around the word. Custard. It's a sweet, thick dessert similar to pudding. If you've ever had a coconut custard, oh, that's my favorite kind of pie. Toffee. This is a hard, chewy candy made from sugar and butter. Here's the picture and the caption on page 42. It says, Alice tasted what was in the bottle. I think that's something you probably should never do. Read page 41 to find the answer to the question, what happened when Alice found a door the little golden key could unlock?